What's up? Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel. Thank you. So if you didn't know, like I didn't know, that Star Wars Celebration was on this weekend, now you know. An awful lot of people didn't know, like myself, because Star Wars is finished as a property. The Mandalorian Season 3 has saw to that very effectively, that people have decided to go, no, I'm not coming back for this anymore. They've announced some more nonsense at Celebration. How much of it will get made? Probably very little, if anything at all. I could see probably Star Wars being acquired before any of that gets rolling, to be quite honest with you, because at this stage of the game, Star Wars is finished at Disney. Disney can't produce any more of this here, and for people to take it serious. People are done with it, and rightfully so. And Hasbro are giving off that sort of attitude too. It's a very strange thing to witness. I have heard beforehand, and again this is rumour, speculation, that Hasbro only signed the deal with Disney to have Star Wars with them, the recent deal that they did, because they wanted to keep producing Marvel figures. So Disney had them over a barrel, is what I'm saying, according to what I heard, again rumour, speculation, and that they had to take Star Wars. Todd McFarlane has expressed interest in taking over the Star Wars license in the past, but obviously with Disney owning Star Wars and Marvel, it must obviously be easier for them to deal with one company rather than two. I don't know how it works, but to me it seems very strange when you have someone that's out there that's interested in doing it and would do a good job, in my view, especially when you see this half-baked nature that's coming from the Star Wars Black Series team regularly. The Star Wars Black Series team surprised me ever much so now more than ever, considering the fact that this was a line that started off very well with a lot of accessories and was good value at the time. It was €20. This started off in Ireland for €20. Loads of accessories, good sculpts, and extra heads. Great. But over time, the prices started increasing, the accessories became less, the molds became lazier, the repaints and slight remolds became more increasing, with characters that didn't make sense at all. And then the sequel trilogy came along, and that is where the Black Series fell off entirely. Mountains of Rose Tico, Poe Dameron's, Finn, whatever, Zordy Bliss, Kylo Ren's, Captain Phasma, figures that people didn't want. But I'll tell you what, figures that got unique molds. And this is where I come to with this point here. I think it's utterly disgraceful. It is either ineptitude of the highest order, lack of care of the highest order, or complete and utter stupidity that they have decided to reuse a mold. And just think about this for a second. They waited until the Bad Batch came out, said good enough with the Hunter mold, and decided to repurpose that as Republic Commandos. The lack of forethought there is absolutely astounding. Because here's the brass tacks of this when it comes down to it. If I was running the Black Series, the Republic Commando is a beefier clone armour than the standard clone armour. Now I don't care what the Bad Batch that's been helmed by Dave Filoni decided to do. Black Series and Hasbro decided to call the Clone Commandos Gaming Greats. It doesn't match what they look like in Republic Commando. They're way more bulkier there. So here's the thing, and here's what I would have done. I would have created an all new mold for the Republic Commandos. I would have had it be all white. Then you could do what they actually did, which was they just swapped the backpacks, which is a good idea. That's fine. And the paint jobs are a little bit different. That's fine. It's a base standard figure. So to me, it would have been a good idea to do a white version of it, whether you do a 4-pack, a 2-pack, whatever it might be, to army build. That's what people would have done with this. Not only that, but they would have customized it too. See, this is what I'm saying to you. The lack of forethought is astounding. New mold for Rose Tico and loads of other ridiculous characters that have come out recently, but no new mold for Republic Commando that people will go crazy to customize for. Now, they're still going to get people that are going to customize this, don't get me wrong, but this could have been so much better. So there you go. You get a standard white version of the Clone Commando. You get to do the 4 Delta Squad. So you get Boss, Fixer, Sev and Scorch. You then obviously then go on and get Omega Squad, which is just a black repaint of this figure. So now you have gotten 9 goals at one mold if you had to create a new mold. Do you know what I'm saying? And this company and the people who are running the Black Series lacked the intelligence and the forethought to do that. That is a level of so much disdain for Star Wars that I can't even put it into words. To do that is inexcusable. Not only that, but they have decided, wait until you hear this one, to make this a Walmart exclusive. So this is going to be €40 at least here in Ireland to acquire one of these. That is absurd. Now, you've made a potential army builder an exclusive. How ridiculous is that? And that is on point for Hasbro because they're doing it with the G.I. Joe line too. But look at this. This gets my goat every time I see it. Because you have a 4-arm guard here that was used on all 4 of the Delta Squad and is now being used on this Clone Commando. So they haven't had even the decency to go back and resculpt this and some of the stuff that is unique to Hunter on the body and the shoulder pads. That is how little they think of Black Series collectors. That is how little they think of Star Wars collectors. That is how little they think particularly of prequel trilogy and old trilogy fans. Because it's abundantly clear now that whatever's coming down the line from Lucasfilm is clearly telling these people to give dregs basically to people. Imagine the fact that the Black Series is running, 10 years, and there's no Star Killer in the line at 6-inch scale. That's insane, isn't it? And they've botched the Clone Commando. Sometimes I say things like, this is too stupid to be stupid, and I firmly believe that because if you can get Rose Tico and other characters like Zordy Bliss right along with Captain Phasma, surely you can get Republic Commando right, and surely you can say to people, hey listen, we're going to get 9 goes at this mold at the very least. Absolute nonsense. So great shame. Another indication from the Black Series team that they're totally checked out. They've no interest in the fans. They've no interest in honouring the legacy of Star Wars. And a character that's so easy to make that they have completely and utterly ruined it. Fair play to anybody that stays steady and says, I'm not going to buy this. An awful lot of people feel that way now. I think that that's very important. And I think that people are in a catch-22 situation. What do I mean by that? Well, if you don't buy the Clone Commandos, because these are the type of things that the Hasbro employees like to say, well, if you don't buy them, well, obviously you don't like them. And Hasbro work in a way that if these Clone Commandos are successful, you can best believe that in the next 5 to 10 years, they're going to revisit and go, well, actually now, guys, we're going to give you a more accurate version of the Clone Commandos. Will you still even be in business by then? Will the Black Series still even be going by then? I wouldn't be taking those types of chances. And what I'll do as well is I'll give a big shout out. There's a guy out there on Instagram that is doing custom Clone Commandos, and he is giving armors out that fit over what Hasbro have given you to give that bulky appearance. Doing great work. It's amazing, isn't it, how there's customizers that are out there that are doing a better job than some of these people at this company. And this is a multi-million-dollar company, and that's what people that like to defend this company like to say, oh, you know, it costs money for them to create new models. Sure, but like I said beforehand, 9 different figures they could have gotten from one mold, whereas they get the Rose Tico and you get one mold from that and that's it, and that's an absolute dud. Weird stuff. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below. It's part of the channel, and I'll talk to you later.